One, two, and three. Let's start our journey. Learn to read and write every day. Learn to speak and listen all the way. Come on, everyone. Let's begin learning English the fun way. We are now on the 5th to 7th week of the 3rd quarter. Good day, children. How are you today? We are here again for an exciting and meaningful learnings about our lesson. Details in short stories or poems. After listening to short stories and poems, you are expected to note important details pertaining to character, setting, and events. Give the correct sequence of 3 events. Infer the character's feelings and traits. Identify cause and effect or effect of events. Identify the speaker in the story or poem. Predict possible ending of a story read. Relating story events to one's experience. Discuss, illustrate, and dramatize specific event. Identify the problem and solution. Retell a story listened to. And ask simple questions about the text listened to. By reading or listening carefully to stories and poems, you are able to determine the important details pertaining to the given topic, characters, settings, and other events. By knowing these details, you are able to answer questions asked related to the given stories or poems. Are you familiar with short stories and poems? You have possibly read and listened to different stories and poems, such as fairy tales and other bedtime stories. These stories and poems tell us what the characters feel and do. They may also teach us important lessons in life. Have you received a gift before? Read the story below. You may also listen to it by asking your parents or guardian to read it for you. The story is entitled The New Toys. Jay and Joy have new toys. Jay has a new toy car. It is small but shiny. Meanwhile, Joy has a new doll. It is big and beautiful. Their Tita May gave these gifts to them during their birthday. She hid them behind the table to surprise them. They hurriedly looked for the hidden gifts. When they saw them, they immediately opened them. They jumped for joy when they saw their new toys. They were just what they wished for. They thanked and kissed their tita. They loved their new toys. Let's answer the following questions. Number 1. Who received gifts during their birthday? Very good. Jay and Joy received gifts during their birthday. Number 2. Who gave them the gifts? Correct. Their Tita May gave them gifts. Number 3. Where did she hide the gifts? Yes, that's good. She hid them behind the table. Number 4. What gifts did they receive? You got it right. Jay and Joy received new toys. Jay received a new toy car, and Joy received a new doll. Number 5. What did they do when they found the gifts? Very good. They immediately opened the gifts and they thanked and kissed their tita. Learning task number 1. Read the poem below. You may also listen to it by asking your parents or guardian to read it for you. Then, arrange the given events in their correct order or sequence. Do this on your answer sheet. At the zoo. I went to the zoo with my cousins and friends. First, we saw a deer with its long antlers. Then we saw a giraffe with towering neck and long legs. Then we saw a monkey jumping from tree to tree. And then an elephant with ears waving at me. Then a crocodile with long tail and sharp teeth. Then a bear as white as milk. Then a zebra with stripes from head to feet. Look at the pictures. Using the poem that you have just read or listened to, tell which animal the characters first saw. Write A for the first animal, B for the second, and so on. Do this on your answer sheet. 1. Monkey. 2. Deer. 3. Elephant. 4. Bear. 5. Crocodile. 6. Giraffe. 7. Lion. 8. Zebra. 9. Understanding short stories and/or poems. Short stories and poems are important sources of life lessons. As a young child, you will read and listen to different stories and poems appropriate to your age or level. After reading or listening to them, it is necessary that you are able to understand their meanings and details. One of the ways to show that you understand the story or poem that you have read is by noting details. You can note important details by describing the characters, the setting, when and where the story happened, and the events. Sequencing events is also a good way to show that you have understood the story or the poem. You may rearrange the events by identifying which one occurs first, which one is the second, and so on. Inferring the feelings and characteristics of the characters is also an example of showing understanding of the poem or story. Through this, you are able to determine the feelings of the characters in a story or poem. You will know if the characters are happy, afraid, or sad. Other ways of showing understanding of what we have read or listened to are by identifying the cause and effect, and determining the problem and the solution. Dramatizing and predicting the possible ending are some of the best ways to show how well one understands a poem or story. You can make prediction by guessing what will happen next. Learning task number 2. Read the story below. You may also listen to it by asking your parents or guardian to read it for you. Then, answer the questions that follow. Do this on your answer sheet. Spotty and furry. There was an animal shelter in our barangay. It took care of different animals, including cats and dogs. But due to lack of financial support, it decided to close or shut down. Many animals would be affected by this, so my family decided to adopt a puppy and a kitten. They were really cute and calm. They did not have names yet. I wanted to give them nice names. Wilson, my brother, asked me, "What names will you give them?" "I will give them names that best describe their characteristics," I replied. The puppy has black spots in its body, so I named it Spotty. The kitten has white long fur, so I called it Furry. I was so happy with the names I gave them. I will love and take care of them. They have finally found their new home. Answer the questions. 1. What is the reason why the animal shelter shut down? A. Too many animals. B. Lack of money. C. Damaged buildings. Two. What did the family do to save some animals? A. Adopted a puppy and a kitten. B. Gave donations to the shelter. C. Bought a puppy and a kitten. Three. What animals did they adopt? A. A kitten and a puppy. B. A rabbit and a kitten. C. A puppy and a bird. Four. What characteristic does the kitten have? A. Has black spots in its body. B. Has white long fur. C. Loves to eat. Five. What characteristic does the puppy have? A. Has black spots in its body. B. Has white long fur. C. Loves to eat. Six. Who is the speaker's brother? A. Spotty. B. Wilson. C. Furry. Seven. What is the name of the puppy? A. Spotty. B. Wilson. C. Furry. 8. What is the name of the kitten? A. Spotty. B. Wilson. C. Furry. Nine. Who is the speaker in the story? A. I. B. Spotty. C. Wilson. Ten. What did the speaker feel after adopting and naming the puppy and the kitten? A. Sad. B. Afraid. C. Happy. Learning task number 3. Ask your parents, guardian, or siblings to read for you. Then, identify what would happen next in each situation as shown by the illustrations. Write the letters of your answers on your answer sheet. 1. Jason has a dog named Bantay. One rainy day, it got all muddy. Jason decided not to let Bantay in, as it will make the house dirty. What do you think will happen next? Two. Paula was working on her assignment. When she finished it, her mother had prepared their food for dinner. Her mother called her after. What do you think will happen next? Learning task number 4. Read the story below. You may also listen by asking your parents or guardian to read it for you. Then answer the questions that follows. Do this on your answer sheet. The missing book. It was late in the evening. Anthony was very sad. He could not find his English book. What he remembered was he placed it on his study table. Check your cabinet, his mother told him. Maybe it is there. Anthony opened his cabinet. He checked all the drawers. He removed all his clothes to check if the book was there. Unfortunately, it was not there. He was really lonely. Check your bag, his father said, but it was not there too. I have to find it, Anthony whispered. Ah! I went to the Bahay Kubo in the garden to study there. He suddenly remembered. I have to check it there. His mother joined him in looking for his book in the said Bahay Kubo beside their house. It was there. His English book was there. I found it, Anthony shouted. He thanked his mother and father for helping him find his book. He then finished the last part of his assignment and placed his book in his bag. He was so happy for finding his most precious book. Answer the questions. 1. What is your most favorite part of the story? Tell why this part is your most favorite scene. Two. Just like Anthony, have you experienced losing something very important? What item did you lose? How did you find it? In your own words, retell and share this story to your parents or guardians. After retelling it, ask them if you have shared all important details of the story. I hope that you enjoyed our topic and had a good learning experience. See you again next time. Goodbye!